When they created the Transportation Security Administration right after 9/11, they gave the TSA administrator near dictatorial powers with the Aviation Transportation Security Act, which was started in 2001. This TSA administrator, David Pekoski, was removed by Trump. And thank you so much, President Trump, for removing this guy. But unfortunately, there's still 5 layers of rot in the Transportation Security Administration that is not being dealt with at this moment. So we've got to go back and reevaluate that 2001 Aviation Transportation Security Act because it is not working. It is not working for what was intended to be to fight foreign terrorists from taking over an aircraft.
Yeah.
And who needs to reevaluate that? Does that need to be Congress? Does that need to be to the Trump administration? Who can we apply pressure to make change?
Well, I think President Trump really needs to evaluate this and look at what's been done to the air marshal since we've been moved over to the Transportation Security Administration. You know, we're a federal law enforcement entity. We're law enforcement that carries weapons on guns. But unfortunately, we've been placed inside the Transportation Security Administration, which is like this large administrative surveillance gathering now. They're not really looking at the security of the airports anymore, Don and Donna. What they're doing is they're grabbing intel on the American travelers now and putting that in a database so we can go back and now deploy federal air marshals to track innocent Americans who are not under investigation, that haven't been vetted by any other law enforcement entity. And TSA is trying to take that primary role now.
You know, well, as of this recording, the government is still shut down. And supposedly the TSA workers are the ones that might not be paid or still be paid. But a lot of people are calling for the TSA at this point to be privatized. I think that's been, every time we have a crisis like this, people say that. Do you think that would be a better solution?
I think what we've witnessed just in the last 4 years, right, and under the Biden administration and the way that TSA ran with that ball to violate the rights of the American people, and they did it every day. They did it in and out without any question. I think this would be the time to say, never again. You're never going to allow an administrative agency to come in and weaponize against the people the way that TSA did. This would be a perfect time to do that.
Yeah.